Shalom. Giving all praises to the Heavenly Father, Yahweh, Bahasham, Yahweh Shai, Bahasham, Rachahakodash. Double honors to the apostles, the bishops, and the elders at Great Millstone who rule well. Peace and salutations, as always, to the elect. And we're going to go in the news. As you see, I have here from New York Post, American life expectancy rates have plummeted to a nearly 30-year low. Here's what's going on. All right. And basically the basis of this lesson is that life isn't thriving, under this devil's rule. Now we know pretty much that, since the fall of Adam, that we are subject, to death, decay, right? But under this devil's rule, everybody's life is pretty much lived, all right, in absolute despair, man. All right, when you go to the article and you read some of the reasons why life, all right, expectancy has dropped, all right, it says heart disease is the leading cause of death in Americans. All right, and what are some of the determining factors that lead to heart disease? What's in the food, what's in the air, what's in the water, okay? And none of these things have been declared pandemics. Psych meds, all right, are one of the determining factors of, death annually. Millions of people die, all right, by the chemicals and pharmaceuticals that these devils are putting everywhere, right? But the leading cause of death for Americans is what? Heart disease. Why isn't that, considered a pandemic? It says stroke, obesity, and diabetes, which the standard American diet, SAD, which, the standard American diet, which it makes you sad, leads to diabetes. Okay? It says cases which are expected to double by 2050, showing you we got to get the hell up out of here, man. Because even the things that you consider healthy are now being what? Made artificial, genetically modified. You go outside and walk, and the air is polluted, the water's polluted. Life itself is polluted under this devil's rulership. All right? And all of these cases are expected to double. This is why the scriptures say, let's get it real quick, but for the elect's sake, I believe it's in the book of Matthew, or Mark, the 13th chapter. Hold up. Mark 13, start at 19. For in those days shall be affliction such as was not since the beginning of the creation which God created unto this time, neither shall be. All right, and creation, pursuant to the book of Romans, the 8th chapter, is groaning, starting with, the sons of God, the first fruits of creation, ultimately groaning, man, and we're witnessing, anguish and affliction. It says, and except that Yahweh Bashim Yahushai have shortened those days, no flesh should be saved, but for the elect's sake, whom he have chosen, he have shortened the days. And if you're looking at how fast these days are going by, I mean, it's amazing to live in this time, because, I mean, it's like, goodness gracious, these weeks are literally going by, all right, in seconds and in minutes. Years are going by in months. You look up, all right, and it's the next year already. And pretty much the whole year you're complaining. The only joy we have is, going into these scriptures, the volume of the book, preaching his word. All right. But unless the Lord shortened these days, we would all be destroyed. We would be out of there, man. Air pollution, smoking and alcohol consumption, all right, the latter now at levels reminiscent of Civil War era, because people were depressed, were found to be top risk factors hindering rising life expectancies. Okay? Now, let's get a scripture real quick in the book of Job, the 9th chapter. We always get this scripture. All right, but when you keep reading, it hits even harder. The earth is given into the hand of the wicked. Job 9:24. I hadn't got that in a minute. All right, this is Job 9:24. The earth is given into the hand of the wicked. He covered the faces of the judges thereof. If not, where and who is he? And who are the true judges of this earth? Let's get the book of Psalms 122. And 5, for there are set thrones of judgment, the thrones of the house of David. Pray for the peace of Jerusalem. They shall prosper that love thee. And prospering isn't here in this society, because the true judges of the earth, all right, not only did they cover the faces of the judges in the sense of, iconoclasm, but when you look at the judgment that they've set up, the system they set up, they've covered true judgment and replaced it with a system of absolute wickedness, man. Injustice that's predicated upon breaking the law, corruption, evildoers flourishing. So the earth is given into the hand of the wicked. He covered the faces of the true judges thereof. Okay? Painting over the pictures and also covering up true judgment. If not, where and who is he? If a righteous system and judgment was on the earth, none of these things will be able to flourish. Death wouldn't be flourishing like this. See, in the kingdom, even though the heathen will still, die, their lives won't be filled, after 1,000 years, of course, because they're gonna pay. But the purpose of the throne of David being established is that life itself can flourish. All right, when you go to the book of Revelation, the 22nd chapter, in the 2nd verse, I start at 1, and it showed me a pure river of water of life, and that's symbolic of the law, statutes, commandments, the right doctrine. All right, flowing from the throne of David, starting at Jerusalem, being spread throughout the four corners of the earth. Clear and crystal, pure, proceeding out of the throne of God and of the Lamb, which is the throne of David, and in the midst of the street of it, and on every side of the river, there was the tree of life, which bare 12 manner of fruits, and yielded her fruit every month. Okay? And the leaves of the tree were for the healing of the nations. It says the leaves were used for medicine to heal the nations. Okay, see, we're going to be in our perfect form. We're not going to need healing. But the heathen nations, all right, through the true doctrine spreading from the throne of David, will have the ability to see life for what it is, which goes to what? Proverbs 29:2. Proverbs 29:2. When the righteous are in authority, the people rejoice, but when the wicked bear rule, the people mourn. And that's all we see worldwide, man. So Job 9:24, the earth is given into the hand of the wicked. He covered the faces of the judges thereof. If not, where and who is he? Okay? People are still confused on who the wicked are. Now my days are swifter than the post. They flee away, they see no good. Now that this devil has grip and rulership over the earth, our days see no good, man. You work, man. Which that's a part of the curse. But the Lord used the devil, all right, to help forward our affliction and curses, man. Now our days are swifter than the post. They flee away. They see no good, man. While you're alive, your body is, pretty much all jacked up, and it's a slow kill, all right? And your body is used as a racket, to pretty much, be dependent upon the powers that be, whether it be through pharmaceuticals and medicines, or whether it be through government aid, Social Security, all of these various different things, which mean it really, at the end of the day, it's all undermining All right, your human and civil liberties, man, that you have to be dependent on these things while you're on the earth, which the earth was created, that food and everything we needed was freely be given to us. The scriptures say the king himself is served of the field. So now my days are swifter than the post. They flee away, they see no good. They are passed away as the ships, as the eagle that hasted to the prey. All right? If I decide to forget my complaint and to put away my sad face and to be cheerful, I would still dread all the pain, for I know you will not find me innocent, oh God. So, and we're in this position because we went off, all right? But, it's just looking at this world and looking at these sick people, man. They're all completely gone, man. Life itself, the human experiences has just went completely left, man. Okay? Which takes us to the book of Isaiah, the 24th chapter, man. And before we go there, let's get a few other articles that I had, which I'm not going to go all the way into them, but check this out. Canada legalizes, all right, for profit euthanasia, all right, for parents who regret having their baby. So pretty much after the baby gets here, all right, under these laws, you now have the right to pretty much put the baby to death, man. Take the baby back to the spirit world. You know what? You know what? You went through that whole 9 months. Now the baby's here. You're like, you know what? We ain't got enough money for this nigga. you just off the baby, man. Which that's against the scriptures. The scriptures tell you to be fruitful and multiply, but because life is so hard, okay, and because this devil is ruling now, these type of options are available, and people are absolutely open to it. People are like, you know what? My life is already hard. Bringing this nigga into the picture will make it even worse. The WEF infiltrated nation of Canada has announced plans to legalize for-profit euthanasia for toddlers and infants, paving the way for big businesses to open mass suicide facilities for parents who regret giving birth. All right? In the scriptures, we have a law. Okay? We have a law. Exodus 23 and 5, I'll read it in NLT. You must serve only the Lord your God. If you do, I will bless you with food and water, all right, and will protect you from illness. See, this is what the heathen will be subject to in the kingdom. You're going to have to serve Yahweh Bashim Yahushai. But in the next verse it said, there shall nothing cast their young, nor be barren in thy land. The number of thy days, all right, I will fulfill. And when you go into this word cast, nothing shall cast their young. That word is shakal, to bereave, make childless, miscarry, bereave, make childless, cause barrenness, or abortion. You see, but now even when the baby is born, you have the ability to take the baby out of the world, man. And they have laws to where, people euthanize, forget that, I think that's the name of it. People can just off themselves, man. They own a, and pretty much this is all paving the way for that, depopulation agenda that they have. They don't want so many people, but so many people on earth. I believe 500 million by the time they really, really, hardcore establish this. They want to do away with people who think like us. They want to do away with people who know too much, and they're going to start over with a small amount of people, all right, and that NWO, just like for a period of 1,000 years, we're going to be governing and setting up. Well, they have their own plans on the left-hand side, and when it's all said and done, no memory of the Most High, no memory of God, no memory of going to growing your own crops, no memory of what life or what a human being really is, or what made in the image of God. All of these things will be forgotten. You see? So, I mean, you can go and read this, but this is what they're doing. And these Edomites are sick. Okay, these Edomites are absolutely sick, man. Instead of assistance in dying, infants will be euthanized for the convenience of the parents and doctors who no longer want to deal with problematic babies. Okay, the baby come out, you know, the one of the hands ain't got no fingers. You like, damn, that only the left hand got fingers. Get him out of there. And this takes us back to Rome. They did this in Rome. In Rome, you could pretty much lead a baby in a box if you didn't want it, or if the baby didn't look up to your liking, you could just off the, you know, well, we're back in Rome all over again, man. Canada's a part of NATO. All right, these devils are losing their goddamn minds, man. We got to get the hell up out of here, because everything we see, all of the laws we see being passed and everything we see being implemented on earth is all centered around death. Okay? Death, man. Death is at the forefront of these devils, rulership, man. Scientists warn pesticides, which is in all of the fruits and vegetables, no matter how, I mean, you wash them, you soak your fruits, you do what you got to do. All right? But at the end of the day, it's just death is embedded in what we eat, what we breathe, what we drink. So you can't have a flourishing life or society with this devil ruling. He got to be taken out of the way. Scientists warn pesticides are causing billions of men to become infertile. Okay, a disturbing new study has found common pesticides used in gardens, homes, lawns have resulted in a catastrophic decline in the sperm count of billions of men around the world. Then you take into effect that jab. That's why women are looking for unjuiced sperm cells. Okay? Sperm concentration has fallen about 50% around the world. And it's all centered around these chemicals that are in products and everyday things that people use in life, even consume. So we got to get the hell up out of here, man. See, in the kingdom of heaven, life will flourish, man. Let's get Psalm 72 and 16. Psalm 72 and 16. It says, there shall be a handful of corn, all right, in the earth upon the top of the mountains. The fruit thereof shall shake like Lebanon, a bunch of trees, meaning life is going to flourish. And they of the city shall flourish like the grass of the earth. Okay? Let's get Proverbs 11 and 28. Or Psalms 92 and 12. Let's go to Psalms 92 and 12. So life ain't flourishing under this devil. I was just sitting back looking at all these people, all of these sick, dumb, drooped down, depressed looking, sick individuals, you know, with breathing machines, wheelchairs. Their eyes look all worried and sad and yellow and moist. Tear coming out the corner of the eye. You like, these people are absolutely broken down, man. Older people looking for places to stay. 70, 80-year-olds looking for jobs because the Social Security ain't enough. Psalms 92 and 12. The righteous shall flourish like the palm tree. He shall grow like the cedar in Lebanon. You see? Those that be planted in the house of Yahweh shall flourish in the courts of our Lord. Let's look up the word flourish. You can't flourish in a system like this, man. Parach, bud, sprout, shoot, bloom. Things ain't blooming here in this society, man. Okay, here it is. They're telling you it's a food shortage when you live on a planet Earth where all you need is a seed and soil, and you can plant. But here it is. This devil is telling you the earth is overpopulated. The earth ain't enough food. Meaning, really, these devils just got to go, man. This is a horrible rulership, man. Again, Psalms 82. Is it Psalms 82 and 5? Yep, they know not, neither will they understand. They walk on in darkness. All the foundations of the earth are out of course. And everything the Lord set up is a foundation for life to flourish. When you read Genesis 1, everything the Lord created was for good. It was for the purpose of human beings, mankind flourishing on the earth, man. But at the forefront of it all was supposed to be the sons of God. And that's the reason that we're in this destructive situation, because the rightful rulers of this earth aren't in their rightful position. Therefore, all right, as it says in the book of Romans, okay, Romans 8:22, for we know that the whole creation groaneth and travaileth in pain together unto now, man. All right, as it says in verse 19, for the earnest expectation of the creature waited for the manifestation of the sons of God, man. Okay, and at the top of the creation, is the sons of God, but the whole creation, all right, is in absolute despair. Children ain't able to have fun. Children are now tied to devices all goddamn day. They sit in these classrooms. Children are supposed to be outside playing, man. And when you look at the classroom setting, and when you look at the lunch, the playground, it's a prison. It's nothing but prison. The buildings is nothing but a prison. All right, in the form of a school. All right, this devil has to be put down, man. This rulership is absolutely wicked. Pesticides are causing billions of men to become infertile. Okay? Toddlers suffering agonizing death 2 days after getting juiced. And although this is an Edomite child, what looks to be an Edomite, the bottom line is that's just not right. That's wicked. You know what I'm saying? Like, children ain't supposed to be even, why are children getting juiced like that, man? Our parents took us to get juiced when we were young, man. That's a lot of the problems we have are centered around, and again, if the Lord wasn't with us, we would just be through, man. We would just drop dead, man. 2 days, two days after getting the juice, the child dropping dead. You got 10-year-olds having heart attacks because everything is out of order. Everything is in a state of death, man. Okay, death, man. You can read that title because they just got caught harvesting, blood of children. There was another one I was looking at where some orcas attacked. Yeah, here it is, orcas, which they rarely attack humans, but here it is, the orcas strike back again, sinking another yacht in Europe. Why are these orcas so angry? They don't usually attack human beings, but they've been attacking human beings because of you Edomites.
We're being attacked by orcas.
Oh my God.
They're pissed off at you.
We need assistance immediately.
45-minute attack. And
Yes,
you know
they're
these are
killer
Edomites.
whales, and yes, their job is they're the apex predator in the oceans. However, there's never been a documented case of an orca attacking and killing a human being. And so that they're attacking boats is very strange. But what's interesting is they don't seem to be after the humans, but there's something about the boats.
We lost both rudders.
Yeah, they're after the humans, which human means, the word hue means color. Human means colored man, but they're after you Edomites, okay? Because you spoiled the beast, okay? They know you taking their family and putting them in captivity, and that's usually when they attack people, is when they're in captivity in those, marine world and all of that. All right, or when they see you in the waters, they know who the hell you are. You got to understand, these are some of the smartest animals, all right, the dolphins and whales, and we're living in a time where these particular animals are just attacking like never before. What is that all about? All right, where it's the rulership, man. It's the rulership, man. All right, let's get the book of 2nd Esdras, the 11th chapter, and we'll end it off. Which this is talking about the Roman Empire. But we're in the extension of Rome. 2nd Esdras 11 and 41. For the earth hast thou not judged with truth, for thou hast afflicted the meek, thou hast hurt the peaceable, thou hast loved liars, and thou hast destroyed the dwelling of them that brought forth fruit, and hast cast down the walls of such as did thee no harm. Therefore is thy wrongful dealing come up to the highest, and thy pride unto the mighty. And this is speaking to you Edomites, because you ran the ancient Roman Empire. The highest also have looked upon the proud times. All right, the pride of thy heart have deceived thee, and behold, they are ended, and his abominations are fulfilled. And therefore shall appear no more thou eagle, nor thy horrible wings, nor thy wicked feathers, nor thy malicious heads, nor thy hurtful claws, nor all thy vain body. The rulers, Caesars, okay, which today they're all back through the presidents and governors and the elites. That all the earth may be refreshed and may return, being delivered from thy violence, and that she may hope for the judgment and mercy of him that made her. Okay, and again, this is all centered around what we're going to get in the book of Isaiah 24, man. The earth, all right, Isaiah 24. Okay. Oh, man. Salakia, I got to roll out. Isaiah 24 and 4. The earth mourneth and fadeth away. The world languisheth and fadeth away. And when you look at the languish means to droop down, to not be full of life, not to have any. And when you look at the earth itself, it doesn't have a thriving feel to it. It just looks dead. Nothing's fun anymore. So you're just stuck to these devices. You try to go outside, it stinks. You get sick. Okay, the birds have a certain look to them. Things just dropping out of the sky, dying. The food's all defiled and makes you tired. So even the earth is languishing and fading away. The haughty people of the earth do languish. The earth is also defiled under the inhabitants thereof, because they have transgressed the law, changed the ordinance, and broken the everlasting covenant, man. Hey, shalom.